Hey gang, Ryan Cozy from the Chapel at Crosspoint here. Hey, I mentioned in my update today that I was going to post a couple of the vignettes that were done while we were out in Los Angeles. And so this is just kind of a preface video to those. What I want you to think about as you watch these is think about people that don't necessarily, this is coming from a church that has just recognized through the assessment of their missional behavior that even though the leadership may know this renovation idea, is there really a connection between what the leaders know and the practice of the lay people? And what they've been discovering, what John and his team have discovered, is not as much as they'd like to. And so the survey has helped to kind of envision them to, okay, well, we need to mobilize our people around these certain outcomes. And so their desire has been, well, how do we teach the outcomes? How do we explain what we have heard at a more high level? How do we explain this to people in our Jerusalem? Like, this is what we want you to do. And so this is the attempt of John Blue and Jason Malone and Jordan Stinziano to just very conversationally walk the people of Pacific Point through this is what we want to see happen. And obviously, as a social scientist, for me in particular, as a researcher, the number of times that people need to hear something before it really registers as this is what we're asking you to do is in many contexts, it's a number of times. And so what we're hoping is that people would continue to watch these ideas on the platform that we're building and just get an understanding of, look, this is what we're trying to mobilize you toward. Conceptually, this is what we want you to understand. In our context here in Buffalo, this is similar to what we've seen with the Renovation 101 material as we've tried to unpack that. And for John in his context, this is something that he's trying to develop with his people, similar to the idea of Renovation 101, but in many respects, I'd say more sensitive to the Southern California culture, which is very different than the Buffalo, New York culture. And so this is just the church's attempt to try to communicate this is what we want to mobilize our people toward. And what we'll show you in the platform, maybe in a week or two to come, is that not only will you have these videos, but you'll have resources that we try to direct people toward to cultivate this sort of an understanding in people so that they would take more intentional ownership of the people that they find themselves situated around. So I hope and pray that you enjoy these. I hope and pray that they're helpful. If they are helpful, use them in your context. That's kind of what we want to promote here within Renovation Network. God bless you. Have a great day.